Yeah, let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story about the least barbarian. Right, that was Greg's cousin. Like I said, Greg had rifles in his. He had an FID license. He had rifles, no guns. His guns are dangerous. He told me. Um, but she tried to break into her house. She was a big drug addict, the biggest drug. He told me stories about her. Greg was younger than me. She 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 would do needles, heroin, cocaine. Pot, she wouldn't smoke pot. She would drink. Then she would drive you home. And she tried to break into Greg's house one time to get his grandmother's pills. And Greg said, stay away from her. And I did. I stayed away from her, all right? Because she probably had AIDS. And I stayed away from her, all right? But she got a boyfriend to go into his house. No, I guess he got on top of her, right? And he was beating her up because she got into an argument with him. Then she brought a boyfriend over there. And he said he had a gun. Greg said, "You got guns? I got guns. I got guns. I got rifles. You got guns? I got rifles. I got rifles on me." The guy got scared and he ran away. I think she had no tie with Frankie, all right? Frankie didn't sell drugs, all right? We're talking about the guy in Somerville. He bought a business from this guy who had coke in his basement. He didn't know what to do with it, so he just left it there, all right, in the basement. He didn't sell it. He just left it there. Greg's grandmother lived to 100 years old. He took care of his grandmother. And Ellis ended up dying. We don't know how she died. She was a Bavarian, too. She was his cousin. They lived in the second floor of his house. It was a two-family house. This was in the 90s. I known Greg for like 40 years. And I still know him. I haven't seen him in a long time. Last time I saw him was 2000. Big guy. He could kick ass. He kicked my ass, right? He saved my life. I'll never forget that. But only thing he did was pot. He saved my life one time, you know. I'll never forget that. Good guy. Steve was a good guy, too. Greg is still alive. I know he's alive. He's younger than me. Greg is married to this girl, Jen. And she's not good looking. But she has money. Greg had no money. He would always ask me for money for beers. And we would buy a 12-pack and drink. I drink 6, he drank 6. When I started hanging around with Steve, it became a habit, and then I became an alcoholic. And I said, I gotta quit. This is costing me too much money. But I quit. I had no desire to smoke pot. Then I worked at Sears, and I started chewing tobacco. I quit Sears, automotive, in I just quit everything. I quit drinking, and I quit smoking, doing drugs. I've experimented with hardcore drugs, but I don't do them anymore. Because how would I get health care if they test me and how would I get health care